Today, I'm going to share with you guys about the real estate market. As we know, a lot of things going on, a lot of uncertainties, plus all the craziness, politic issues. So the most question that everyone have in different industry is recessions. So today I'm going to focus on recession. How will housing industry impact by a recessions? Okay. So as we know, a lot of news are kind of bombarding us about foreclosures or crashes. And a lot of people compare to 2008, which is more towards like a mortgage, bad mortgage loans to people who probably can never or not even supposed to be approved. So many headlines are pointing out homeowner are gonna lose their home values, and maybe they're gonna go into foreclosures. So as you can see, many different news from different mainstream news are talking about that. So, but I'm here to educate. So with you guys or future homeowners or current homeowners, what's really happening, and we're gonna have a real data here. So as you can see, this graph shows from 2017 all the way to 2022. We actually have less foreclosures during last 3 years when we have COVID, because part of it is because the government has stimulus or some sort of program to help homeowners with mortgage for billions. And so as you can see, 2020 has the short foreclosures, and as well as 2021. 2022 is going a little bit higher, but as you can see, still lower the average of five almost 600,000 in average. So there's no really a foreclosure fear as like the mainstream news reporter claims. And this graph shows more years from 2005 all the way to 2023 first quarter. So as you can see, the peak is at 2008, which is the when we have that mortgage financial crash. And that's the most when we can see the foreclosure. It's because due to what I mentioned, many bad mortgage lenders who approved homeowner with I believe that time is called Ninja loan. That means zero down, zero, income check, and they just approve everyone pretty much. So home price is another topic in today's news, because many people say, oh, your home price is dropping, you're gonna lose equities. But is that true? So here's the data. So if a recession really comes, recession usually it doesn't mean like your home price is gonna fall. And as you can see this graphic, we have few recessions during the history, last 6, and the really hits is 2008, because again, it's because of the mortgage lender bad lendings. 2020 is the COVID, which we only have very short amount of time that we consider a recession, because the government, the Fed is incentive the economy, and also have many different programs for business owners. So we didn't get into a long recession during beginning of the COVID. So here's another graph shows from different companies data showing we do have a decline around last summer. It's due to because the Fed is start hike the interest rate. I remember I have a listing during that time, and the entire market actually slows down. The open house, nobody shows up, and the time on the house, the listing on the market, it takes longer to sell. So as you can see, last July, August, September, that's that's when the time that the Fed is very aggressively hike the rate. And as you can see now, as you can see on the February, March, or even beginning of the year, the home prices actually start coming back up, and it's due to at the same time the inventory, because we still have very low home inventory, meaning not many home sellers selling. Maybe they are concerned, they're not sure where to go, or maybe if they think if I sell my home today, I'm gonna have to go buy somewhere with a higher interest rate. So that's their main concern. And due to the low inventory, and then the new construction homes are not at the amount that they're supposed to. So that's why it drives the home price up again. Okay, so here's the change of year over year from 2012 all the way to January 2022. Okay, so recessions, right now where interest rate is still going up, and it's due to we try to fight the inflation. And every time interest rate goes up, it not only affects real estate industry, it affects our business across the board, and also consumer, because we have credit card debt, and everybody's paying higher interest rate on their credit card. So during recession, that will bring our economy, our markets down to a recession. And usually when we have recession, we have lower interest rate is because they want the Fed and the government want to incent people to spend, because if people don't spend, we don't have economy. If we don't have economy, everybody's poor. Okay, so that's why. So right now, we are in this odd situation because we want to fight inflation, but it's going to drag down the recession at the same time. So we'll see what happens, but it's not really affect any home price at this time. As you can see, the rate that changes for the last recession, it's actually decreased. Okay, so the difference between today's homeowner and let's say 2008, the last 15 years or so, many homeowner they accumulate a lot of equities because the home price is going as the chart I showed you earlier. So that means they have more uh, equities that can help them actually move to the next home without acquire a new mortgage, so they don't have to worry about the current rate. That's one possible way. And then many homeowner actually pay off their mortgage already. So that means they can take the whole entire um, money that they capitalize, and they maybe take part of it to buy a new home in a different states or whatever if they decide to retire, and they might have end up a bigger chunk they can consider put it in the maybe annuity or life insurance to make money grow more money that way. Okay, so home sale. Okay, so as I mentioned, home sale on the market during last summer is very slow, and as we can see, in the beginning of this year, it's still slow. But as you can see, it's less and less. It's because due to inventory, we don't have enough home available on the market for home buyers to buy, and existing home sale, it's going up as well. Okay, pending home sale meaning meaning homes that's in escrow. So as you can see, the historical healthy level, it's the line across, and as you can see, we are not even there yet. And this is back to the foreclosure. As you can see, we actually are considered low for foreclosure at this time of the year. And inventory I talk about a lot. And this one is very interesting because uh, when the COVID happened, we all heard, well, for whatever reasons, job change or we go virtual. So many people start moving to, let's say, cheaper place. And as you can see, California, many people move to Nevada, Arizona, or even Texas. And some political reason, many people from California move all the way down to Florida. So Florida actually is booming. A lot of business owner who's pro-business due to um, political reason, they will move to Florida. So as you can see, the inventory change dramatically, especially for California, 3.8, because many people move away, move somewhere else, other states. Okay, months inventory, home for sale. Again, this is inventory, as you can see, is pretty low. And this is compare year over year, similar graphic showing we don't have enough home sales. I mean, enough inventory for a home buyer to buy. So buyer demands. So since we have low supply, so buyer demand, it's actually pretty high. Um, the last 2 months, every home that real estate agents or homeowner put on the market, it's driving a lot of traffic again because I think back to that inventory reason. I think many homeowner potential home buyers are used to the new rates now, and they probably, or they thinking the rates might go higher than today's, so they are comfortable to go out and shop for homes. But again, there's due to not enough inventory, so every home that they put on this on the market, the offer is starting showing like 27 offer on one home today. And due to that, we are still considered a seller market. So sellers still have the upper hand. They because due to many offers, so the price, and again, they all related, all connected. So the price will go up because many more people want to buy that particular home.